Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. I said we go live tonight. I made a promise. We're doing it. We're going live. But we're going to talk about the ponies on Twitter. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're one of them salty fanboys, I'm sorry. We just got to do it. We got to do it. We got to talk about it because these guys are in overdrive right now trying to convince themselves that Xbox is evil, super evil. And I don't get it, man. Like, how can I really don't get how you could literally look at Xbox and say they're evil and then parade Sony on your shoulders? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, especially if you've been playing games as long as I have. So, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. I'd really appreciate it if you're new here, if you hit that subscribe button. If you've been watching for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button, I'm trying to get to 5,000 before my 2-year anniversary. I'd really like to hit that milestone. That would be awesome. Very, very cool. So let's get started with this. I've been on Twitter all week. I've really refrained from making any kind of videos on that, just kind of letting things build up and build up and build up, looking at the stories, reading the stories, seeing what's going on. And man, this is an incredible time to be an Xbox gamer. I'll tell you that, man. Xbox came to Xbox came to play this generation, and they are not playing around. They're not playing around, man. They're investing heavily in Xbox. They're building out great, amazing titles that might not be for everyone, but I mean, things like Grounded. Grounded was incredible. Grounded is incredible. You got Sea of Thieves racking up 30 million players, and people are still playing that 5 years later. Xbox came to freaking compete. Oh, well done, CMA. Right decision. Coming back. Competition coming back. What's up? What's up, ice cold cabbage? So I've been over on the Twitter. I've been over hanging out on Twitter and I'm listening to. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I love my PlayStation, my PSVR 2. I love having fun with that. But I mean, this like console war stuff that you guys do is that we all do. I do it too. Is getting to a fever pitch when like the PlayStation fanboys are literally on Twitter complaining that Xbox isn't doing the $1 thing anymore for Game Pass. I'm like, wow, dude, these guys are literally reaching now. I mean, I don't get it, no cap. If this brings it to Sony and Sony start pulling out better or even cheaper content, literally everyone wins. I don't see why that would be a bad. Exactly. So I don't. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you pretty much know that I'm not necessarily against the $70 completely. Like I want to play my games day one, so I pay the $70. It is what it is for me. I'm not 100% against it, but I'm not 100% for it either. Like I get that, developers want to make more money, but they can't keep making safe games and expect us to pay $70 for them. We need these games to evolve. We need them to get better. We're getting to a point where we've had a lot of games come out in the last couple of years since the Xbox Series X and PS5 launched. And there's maybe a handful of really, really great games that are like, whoa, these are freaking great. What's up, Gaming Tech? How's it going, man? $70 still sting. It is $70 is a sting, and it's not necessarily just a sting, it's a mental block. If you're literally getting an exact same game, like even Resident Evil 4 remake, it's playable on PlayStation 4, so technically it is a cross-gen game. I don't care if it's got ray tracing, I don't care if it has better visuals, it is still built to play on a PlayStation 4 platform. It is a cross-gen game. You're not going to change my mind. Is it a super quality one on PlayStation and Xbox Series X? Well, the jury's still out on that, man. You can literally see the checkerbirds on the PlayStation 5 version on a 1440p monitor, which is rare. Like I rarely see the checkerbirds on a 1440p monitor. So that's what like threw me off when I saw that game. I was like, wow, how's that blurry on a 1440p monitor? I was like, whoa. Jim Ryan has done great job holding up the Xbox deal, but I actually think he has overplayed. Oh yeah, he's definitely overplayed his hand. RE4 was on 36. Was 36 on PC? Yeah, you can get it. You can get good deals on RE4. Did I see 13 senators are now pressing Japan to deal with Sony over there? Oh, maybe. Well, see, that's the thing, man. PlayStation does have kind of a stranglehold over there on Japan, but it's not necessarily just because um if you look at the sales numbers over there, the Switch is outselling the PS5. Don't say that RE4 looks blurry. Uh, s- don't say that RE4 looks blurry on PS5. A lot of stupid fanboys. I know, dude. It looks fuzzy. It's not blurry. It's fuzz K. PlayStation didn't lie to you. It's fuzz K. It's fuzzy K. It's fuzzy 4K. Checkerbirds. Oh my gosh. See, I don't get that, man. I don't get that. Now, I put out a video earlier. Well, I don't know if it was the right one because I messed up the recording. But here's the thing, man. I would much rather the PS5 and the Series X, if they're going to shoot for 4K, hit 4K at 60 frames a second. If they need to make games look a little bit better than last generation to hit that 60 FPS, perfectly okay with that. Forza Horizon 5 is literally the template they should go for. They should shoot for. It has a 4K 30 mode and it looks incredible. And then it has a 4K 60 mode that still looks pretty dang good on a 4K screen. So I agree, PS5 can. I do feel like the PS5. I feel like I don't know. I feel like these old engines or are kind of holding them back from being able to utilize certain aspects of the API in the new consoles. I feel like that's because if you look at like the PC side, if you're using like you there's like different things that like will bottleneck you and stuff, and like some of those APIs and those older engines are meant to run on those older systems. Oh yeah, Chris, it's got like 8K textures. He's drawing way too much attention to Sony now. He was clutching at straws at the end just to what's up, Dave D? How you doing, buddy? It's just funny, man. It's hilarious to listen to the mental gymnastics of these PlayStation fanboys over there on Twitter. I mean, they even pulled out the big guns, man. They got Reforged Gaming out there. No, I'm just joking. they got re they got Reforged Gaming, man. They brought him out of retirement. No, I'm just joking. PS4, 4 to 5 year holding back. Yeah. How do you always know when I pull out food, dog? Mm. Reforged Predator. He's the Predator. Probably shouldn't even talk about him. Why give him any kind of credence whatsoever? Um, I don't know. Why am I talking about who? Lono. Who's Lono? Oh, just all the guys that were over there because he's been on Twitter, man. Everybody that's been over on Twitter, like complaining about Reforged Gaming. Because man, he's over there hating on the eggs box. The six. How do you always know, Doggy? Now get out of here. I'm not giving you no more. Game Pass is already fire, and the deal's not done. I don't know, man. I feel bad for anybody that just sits and watches those fanboy channels. It's so bad for their mental health. I saw you were called. I saw that. And the next one I was called, dude. I was just called a pony the other day too, man. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Have you not been following this channel for a while, there, buddy? Had big guns. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. The ponies pulled out the big guns. It's just funny, dude. I listened to a little bit of that Reforged gaming, dude, and I was like, what is this dude talking about, man? Does he even play video games? That's people like those. Weird superiority complex when he talks to chat. Yeah, I'm better than you. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just I can't. I it's so hard to give those time for Sony. SOCOM, dude, if they brought SOCOM back, I think that could compete. Really, I do. I loved SOCOM. I loved SOCOM, dude. I would have never played Call of Duty if SOCOM would have still been around. I would have never played Call of Duty. Or maybe I would have, but I liked my third person over the shoulder camera games. I don't know, man. I think they look at the sales numbers. Yeah. I would love SOCOM to come back. I would love SOCOM to come back. I want Sony to come back to be in I want PlayStation to be more like PlayStation was it like in like the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Not like PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, they kind of came out with like, yeah, man, we're gonna be like, you're gonna have to get a second job to buy this, and then PlayStation 4. I don't know, man. I like that PlayStation 4 beginning. That was pretty good. I'm gonna start Crime Boss tomorrow, but I bought it on Epic. Mid PS3 era. Yeah, exactly. When they brought out those yeah, I'm already done with RE4. Xbox buys Rockstar next, PlayStation be like, now we really can't compete. I know, huh? Oh, what's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? Very clever. Hey, man, first they were complaining that Xbox has no games, and now they're complaining that they don't get to play Xbox games on their PS5. I mean, what the freak, man? I played the Diablo 4 beta on my PS5 over the weekend on 1440p monitor and loved it. The fanboys are going after everything Resident Evil 4 remake, Diablo 4. Yeah. I'm 100% sold on Diablo 4. I played it for 30 minutes and I'm like, "Yep, I'm buying this game." I love the more realistic look to it. I love the way it looks on my 4K screen. I love the way it looked on my 1440p monitor. I'm 100% sold. I could probably I think I put let's see. I think I played that on Xbox. Let's see how long I put into Diablo 3. I feel like I'll get more time. Like I liked Diablo 3, but I didn't really care for like the cartoony looking graphics. But this new one, man, so much better looking. I like it a lot more. Ooh, I got new points. Claim rewards. Done. Ooh, I like it when I get rewards. I get rewarded. Oh gosh, it's gonna be way down this list because I haven't played it in a very, very long time. Let's just go all the way to the bottom and see. What's up, Onyx? Last video was great. Thank you. There's only so much I can only deal with so much of the little PlayStation fanboys on Twitter, man. I don't even look for it anymore. It just pops up everywhere, and I'm just like, come on, you guys. Come on, guys, just let it go. I'm like, how can they be over there calling out Xbox when they're looking at Fuzz K like with Resident Evil 4 remake? I'm like, come on, man. Like, you guys need to stop with the whole freaking PlayStation better garbage. PlayStation's cool. Oh my gosh, where's Diablo, dude? Seriously. I just want to hurry up and get this part. Oh my gosh, where did you go? I know I played it on here. I think I bought it on the PlayStation 4 as well. I think I bought it on there first and then bought it on here. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I just look for it? I can just look for it. Diablo. Diablo. Oh my gosh, no, you can't do it. You have to look in here. That's so bad. Sorry, guys. Please, please forgive me. I went all the way down to the bottom of my freaking games. I have so many of them that oh my gosh. Dude, if I already passed it up, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, there it is. Stats. What, dude? This is saying I got 9 minutes played. I killed 4,443 monsters in like 9 minutes, apparently. Yeah, dude, something's not right. It's not giving me my exact time on that one. What's up, Vic? The click. All right, let me see. Where was we at? Xbox has no games. Wait a second. It's all good. Alex didn't like it. F1 2022. What? Alex didn't like what? Xbox to compete, but not that much. I know. We just want him to compete. Just keep making like grounded games, guys. Just keep doing that. Sea of Thieves and Grounded is perfect. Guys, multiple characters in a game. Just asking which one. PS5 controller works on RE4 on okay on PC. Yeah, Barbarian had a blast with that character. That's my main is the Barbarian. That's what I always go for. That I have no desire to play as anything else but a Barbarian. Oh, they make fun of the $1 offer for 6 years. Xbox take it off, and now it's ended. I know, dude, they need to make up their mind, man. They just complain about everything, dude. It's like everything Xbox does is bad to them. I'm like, wait a minute, what's wrong with you guys? RE4 has problems on the PS5. It's too fuzzy, and the lights are flickering at the bottom of the screen. We'll have the patch to fix the issues. Capcom said someday. People hate Sony so much because they are the best. Maybe I don't necessarily think they hate Sony, spooky dookie. I don't hate Sony. I just think that I don't necessarily think it's Sony that people hate. I think it's the ignorant fanboys, man. The ignorant fanboys on PlayStation can get pretty ridiculous, man. Mm, nobody hates Sony. I don't think anybody hates Sony. Elegant ponies. Yeah. Runs great on PC, looks brilliant too. See, I'm gonna do it on Xbox. I mean, I might buy another copy of The Last of Us on PC once I can find a good deal on it. But I'm not gonna pay full price for it, man. 33 pounds rude not to. Exactly, dude. I mean, I think they'll get Resident Evil 4 patched. I think it'll run better on PS5 once it gets patched. I don't know, man. I mean, even Resident Evil Village ran better on Series X when it first launched. I like my PlayStation, but I don't like the ponies. Just a pony pack beast. I've went back and I've looked at like Code Veronica is incredible, but I don't know, man. Resident Evil 4 is a pretty outstanding game. I hope they do Code Veronica, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm putting some doubt on that one. RE4 on PS5 when the VR is out. It's only $60. It's only $60. Heck yeah, RE4 is amazing. The first RE4, man, was the controls on that game were such a pain in the butt. Yeah, I played it. I That's where I beat it was on the Wii. I bought it on GameCube, but Dude, I couldn't do the control on that game with the Wii with the GameCube controller. That was such a pain in the butt. RE4, man, that was a good weekend. RE4 Remake was such a good weekend. Interstate 76 on PC came out with Windows 98. Anyone? Oh gosh, I don't know. I've never heard of that game, Joe. An RE1. Okay, so if they're gonna remake RE1, I want them to do 0 and 1 at the same time. Like just have that whole story. Resident Evil 0 and 1. That would make that a better game. What's up, TR man? How's it going? That would be a lot better for me anyways. I would like to replay both of those with the new style, but I want them to be together. I don't know how they would do that though. How would they do that? How would you do that? 'Cause don't you meet up with Rebecca Chambers in RE1? Yeah, you run into her, but she's not with Billy no more. So do her part up to where I don't know. It's not the $1 they're mad about. They're just clutching at anything. Yeah, I didn't need my $1, guys. I can't believe it, man. Like they complained the Xbox Game Pass was welfare pass, so they get rid of the welfare tier. They get rid of the welfare tier. Now these guys are mad that they got rid of the welfare tier. I'm like, what the heck? Terrible. The remake is incredible, though. I have doubts about Capcom remaking Code Veronica. Capcom seems to hate that game for whatever reason. I think that Code Veronica was kind of a spin-off, and it wasn't really tied to the to like the numbered series. I think they'll do 5 next, hopefully. Hopefully they do 5. Sent me a link on Discord. It better be a good link. I don't check this as often as I should. Ooh, Last of Us. $42. Oh man, I don't know. I have to give it to Phil Spencer. He is really taking it to Sony this gen. Yeah. Um, I would, man. I would Onyx, but I'm kind of a little broke right now. I just barely bought that other game. And I already paid $70 for the PS5 version. They should give me a PC version. I had plenty of time to play Game Pass instead of bashing it. Yeah, exactly. Now they're like, "Oh man, all these good games are coming out. Now I got to pay full price for it. I can't pay $1 and play them." Because that's what they were gonna do. That's what all them ponies were gonna do. They were gonna pay $1 to play freaking Redfall, just so they could get some footage of it and talk down about the game. That's all they were gonna do. They were just gonna pay $1. Now they got to pay $15. Sucks to be. Well, now they got to pay $10. Well, $15 if they want to play it online. I don't know. Maybe they should keep that online thing just so they have to pay 15. Code Veronica. To be a fly on the wall during that conversation. Pays $100 day one exclusive. Cries over $15 subscription. I know. That must have been it. But Sunday level speech from Phil. Spencer seems like a lightweight, always apologizing and giving in to the competition, even though he doesn't consider them competition. Well, I mean, if you buy the most expensive freaking publisher on the planet, um, with the highest sold game, you can't really not keep putting those on PlayStation, man. Xbox Series S, real minute tester. Do you think Xbox Series S will play Starfield on 1440p at 30 frames a second? Probably. Maybe. Maybe. Their Sony agreement this week, or will they remain silent? Well, they might sign it finally. 11 Congress senators going after PlayStation. I only have $1 per month for game. I'm leaving Game Pass, man. My welfare ride is over. Well, it was meant to be temporary, like food stamps. No, I'm just joking. That's so bad, dude. I know that Game Pass like COD, Diablo Crash. We'll be on Game Pass. Well, that incentivizes the devs to put big titles. Like, maybe, maybe it will, Jay. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Owning Activision versus paying like Rockstar or something to put those games on Game Pass day one. It's a little bit easier to justify when you own the company as opposed to paying for, because you already know that GTA and stuff's going to sell lots and lots of copies, man. So I don't know, man. Tomb Raider you could see come to Game Pass now that Embracer Group owns them. I think that's a possibility. From the Xbox One launch. Didn't have the number 3 on it. What a joke. Guess I don't care about content. Not coming to PC ever. Starfield is coming to PC day one. Xbox consumers, if it did, he would just nail down our future games as exclusives, just as Sony or Nintendo would. Yeah, but that doesn't make too much sense in the bigger thing, in the bigger scheme of things, man. 5 and 6, like Resident Evil 4. I hope so. I would prefer them to be like 4 than they are now. It probably will, Onyx. I don't know, man. Like, I wanna cover it, but I literally don't have the money, dude. I got, like, $5 in my account right now. I can't do it. I can't do it, and I got a lot of bills to pay this month or this first paycheck, so, yeah, dude, I won't even have the extra money. I literally just bought that game boss, that crime boss game, so that I'll be covering that tomorrow. Should release this year. Stalker 2, Hellblade 2, Starfield, Forza because Xbox has no games. So silly. Kite Fire. Playing third party games on my PS5 along with DualSense Edge. Oh man, the DualSense Edge. I really do. I really have been playing with that a lot more. I do. I like that DualSense Edge more than I like my Elite Series 2, man. I just do. I like it. I like it more. I do. Hello, Tiki Boom. I just like it. We'll get true next gen games for series. Xbox Series implementing the new one. Probably another 18 months, man. Probably another 18 months. Looking forward to that game, Crime Boss game. Yeah, I bought it. It's $39.99, guys. The title. It was $39.99, and I got it on sale, dude. It was like 31 bucks on the Epic store. So it's like a double A game. It's not a $70 AAA banger. Series S, it will make sense to wait for the Xbox refresh in 2024 or buy an Xbox Series X now. What do you think? I don't necessarily think there's going to be a refresh, to tell you the truth. I don't think that. I don't think that. I don't know, man. Why would they do that? We haven't seen anything remotely good. I mean, PlayStation, I could see doing it, and I would buy one because it would make my PSVR 2 better. But at the end of the day, like what, dude? I mean, most of these games are already coming out to a satisfactory 4K ish or whatever. So I don't know. I don't think either one of them are going to rock the boat. I think that I think this is what we're going to get this generation, guys. If they if they if they do bring out pro consoles, that is going to make it so much harder for next gen to give us any kind of an upgrade whatsoever. Want everyone to play Xbox games, which is good for giving Terrible for Xbox consumer. It's not terrible for Xbox. The more money Xbox makes, the more content we get. Uh, Hellblade, so this year most likely. It's possible. It is possible to get that. They will release a new Xbox Series X Elite to support RT at 4K. I don't know, man. I don't know. And if they did, it would be like 699, 750 bucks. They would have to charge more for it. You're not gonna get it for 500 bucks. So I don't know. You really want the ray tracing? Get it. Wait for it. They were just dissatisfied with Vampire Survivor graphics. I know, I don't necessarily I don't necessarily think that the graphics are as important as the performance anymore. And that's just me, man. I've kinda I don't know, man. This generation has like really yeah, like the 4K, man, it just seems like such a waste of resources to me. I know it looks good and it's like shiny and crispy and all that, but at the same time, it's literally a waste of resources. Literally went around and did the Infinity Stones with God being the Soul Stone. Oh man, 1440p monitor than my current OLED. You probably would. I mean, I know, Joe, that at my age, it's helped me a lot more to play on a monitor than that bigger TV. It really has. I feel like my hand-eye coordination's a little bit better. It's taking 70% off Sony for God. Ooh, if anyone here buy the Elite or the Pro, I don't want to read here. PC expensive. Oh, I know. Think about it this way, man. If they come out, they're going to be at least 600 to 700 bucks. They're going to have to tack on that little bit extra price. And then you're going to be $1,200 if you've already bought in like an Xbox Series X. But if you've bought in a Series S, then you're still going to be at $1,000 bucks. I just put the short dome sticks on my DualSense Edge. Yep, that's what I'm using too. It has that more PS3. It's more PS3 for certain games, Joe. Like anything that's got a dodge or a jump, I put the dodge on the right hand and the jump on this hand so that I can keep both fingers or both thumbs on the sticks. Jump and dodge on those type of games. And sometimes like with Forspoken, this the left side is to the is uh for the whip thing, for that, and then the other one is the dodge run. You really need to look at the bigger picture. It's not 2003 anymore. Games has given Sony new IPs on Xbox and PC. Xbox Series X and S already support RT to levels of the PC. The only reason why it's not doing that because devs don't want to look better than the PlayStation 5 RT. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, theoretically, with the way AMD does ray tracing, you would think that the Xbox should have better ray tracing capabilities because it has more CUs, and that's what the Forspoken game. What did you forget about Forspoken, Vic? You know I love Forspoken. I love that game. Dang it! It's equivalent to a Ubisoft open world game for me, and I'm cool with that. Like I like Ubisoft open world games. I'm a Ubisoft fanboy, and Forspoken is pretty much equivalent to a Ubisoft open world game for me. It really is. It really is equivalent. Like it's almost like yay! I finally got a Ubisoft game. You know what I mean? 240 FPS, 16K gaming and Tetris. You might get the tourist. I know, they're gonna be like, "It's gonna be 16Ks." I'll be like, "Wait a minute, man. I'm still waiting on the 8K the PS5 promises printed on every box." Not mentioned Forspoken anymore. Oh man. Yeah, you're right. Resident Evil 4 has kind of pushed Forspoken to the side. It really I don't know, man. I still play Forspoken. I like that game. You guys can hate on it all you want. But I guarantee it if you guys bought it when it was cheaper, like say it drops to like 20 bucks and you buy it and play it, I think you'd probably be all right with it. You'd be like, "Wow, man, this game really isn't that bad." Especially after the last couple updates. It's been really good. Like Forspoken aren't special anymore. Flintlock looks just like it, and it's not from a major publisher. With the new update, Black Knight, that Forspoken just got, it looks a lot better, and the performance is a lot better. They should have just waited another month to launch it. Yeah, it is on there, but I don't I don't know. It's not like in big bold letters like 8K on the PS5 box. Oh, it was on Intel 13900K and 4090 guess consoles won't be that nice. Yeah. Oh, wait, the UE5 demo? Both remakes, I know, honestly, bro, they could probably go back and remake games from the PS3, 360 generation, PS2, and Xbox generation, and I think we'd be happy with them. 11 Congress members raised concerns about Sony and Japan behavior concerning antitrust. Yeah, it's okay. You're keeping the lights on over there. I'll see if my brother buys it. I'll see if my brother buys it. Somebody's got to help PlayStation, man. The ponies aren't going to do it. Like, half of them didn't even like. I would say the majority of them didn't even buy a PSVR 2 yet. Like, what the heck, man? They are sitting on the shelves. I bet you could still get on there and buy one. The Rivian driving demo. Oh yeah, that was really running on a 4090 and a 30 and a 13900K. Oh gosh, dude. When it comes to like the consoles, it'll have like three or four bushes. It'll have like three or four trees, man. Here's five, which don't need the open sandbox. I get ticked off because I've been with Xbox for 4 generations, and I feel like I'm getting stuck in my ass. Why? Why would you feel that? I think I think when it comes down to it, man, if we're console gamers, we kind of just have to accept the fact that there's going to be boundaries that these consoles aren't going to get past, especially right now, man. My brother's a pony and he got that VR too. We'll see if he's home and try it out. You're gonna have to play Gran Turismo 7 on a racing wheel. Super incredible. Jim Ryan needs to climb down off his pony. PS5's got their oh yeah, dude. We went your texture's looking like popcorn on UE5. Like popcorn. Oh gosh. I'd argue right now is the best time ever to be an Xbox gamer. Yes, I think that is true. Xbox right now, dude, when you look at all the stuff that Xbox has lined up to come out, that's exciting. When you look at everything that PlayStation has lined up, I mean, I'm excited for Spider-Man 2. I'm excited for, some more VR stuff. I really do like this VR too. I think they did a good job with this. I think that the PlayStation 5 is actually doing a pretty dang good job pumping out, like some pretty good, looking some VR. I'm excited about it, man. You see the one pony who thought the Hellblade trailer, yeah, I did. Xbox is really exciting to have come along. Dude, they've come a long way. They've listened to the fans, but I don't know, man. They kind of did change course a little bit with the whole marketing of what are the cons of the PSVR 2? Honestly, honestly, J Gaming, I am satisfied with the experience. There's not too many cons that I've ran into yet. but I haven't played a whole lot of the games. I have 5 PSVR2 games that I've played. So far, I've been really happy with all of them. Resident Evil Village does kind of give me a little bit of motion sickness after about an hour of playing it. I start to get the motion sickness, so I have to quit. Boy, Jimmy Boy will step down or get demoted. I don't know. I think I think PlayStation likes old Jimmy. Jimmy, get out there and tell him more about the virtuous cycle, Jimmy. Tell him how that virtuous cycle works. And Jimmy's like, it's kind of impossible now. Xbox bought Call of Duty, which was the majority of the virtuous cycle, and they're putting it on Game Pass. So I don't know if we should use the virtuous cycle thing anymore because it doesn't work. The virtuous god money. He's like, yeah, we were talking about the virtuous cycle, and then all of a sudden Microsoft bought Call of Duty, and I was like, wait a minute, you just bought the whole virtuous cycle. What the freak are you doing, Microsoft? Microsoft bought the virtuous cycle. What's up? I should do a video on that. Xbox buys the virtuous cycle and puts it on Game Pass. Oh dang! Breaking news: Xbox buys Sony's Virtuous Cycle and puts it on Xbox, or puts it on Game Pass. Yeah, I think they already have done that, man. There's Xbox has a lot of creative games out there already. Frog and all serious, wouldn't you feel slighted if Sony started giving up games to Xbox when they should have been exclusives? That's basically what Xbox is doing. Not now, but we know what will happen. Um, No, not really. I'm not one of those people. Joe, in a perfect world for me, I would be able to play every single game that I want to play on one console. I wouldn't have to own a bunch of consoles. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that there's gonna be exclusive games that are gonna come to Xbox. And but I also feel like, something like Call of Duty, it has to remain third party, man. It has to. The damage that would do to not only the Xbox brand, but gaming in general, to put something as big as Call of Duty, locking it down to one console, that would be catastrophic to the gaming market. Because yes, you have a lot of fans that would jump ship from PlayStation to Xbox, but at the same time, but at the same time, it would that would be very devastating, man. That would be very bad. So I'm glad that they are pretty much forcing Xbox to keep that on on multi-platform, man. Just wish I kept my PlayStation more single player games because I don't play multiplayer anymore. It's not good enough to. Um, yeah, yeah, I never would have gotten rid of mine, man. I don't know. I mean, my PlayStation, dude, you guys know my PlayStation sat there for a very long time, man. I would play it. I think I put in what 400 hours on PlayStation last year, and well over 1,000 hours on the Xbox, man. Like, yeah, just now that I've got this PlayStation, the DualSense Edge has really made this experience better, dude. I'm not even joking. Over the shoulder open world games aren't much fun. See, I love those kind of games though, AD. Like, I love those. I love playing those third person over the shoulder camera games. They're pretty fun. I like to see my guy, man. I like to see my characters. It's pretty cool. I play a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of that. I do play a lot of first person shooters too now, but I do prefer third person over the shoulder camera more than first person. Oh. You may not feel slighted only because you own both consoles, but imagine only having one or the other. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Joe. You're right. I do get that, and like for the longest time on this channel, I've always recommended having both. There's no way I could live without my PlayStation, even if I only played it one time a year, dude. I could not live without being able to play that game. What's up, Kinkin? if there's something coming out for PlayStation, like, I have to have it, dude. I have to have it. Like, I learned this lesson a very long time ago that I'm just gonna have everything. I'm just gonna have everything. You have to. You have to if you're a gamer. You have to have them. Time to pour bag. Really hope Ghost of Tsushima drops on PC. A recent video reminded me. Oh, yes. I want Ghost of Tsushima on PC very, very bad. What's up? Oh, yeah, I already said what's up, King. Mr. King. I hope he keeps his word, Chris. I don't care where a game is on is one platform, having it and not having it adds nothing to it. If I could, I would just play everything on PC. Lucky my brother only gets PS and I get the Xbox. Nice. Xbox Activision deals going through. Can't wait for the major salty and meltdowns on Twitter. Twitter's going to be very fun that week when the deal goes through. It is going to be a very fun day. And I'll be there collecting as much salt as I can from the little ponies. And then I'll pull out the pony game and I'll record all the footage again. I'll beat it again. I'll record all the footage and I'll cut it all up again. And I'll make a pony special. I'll make another pony special. Can't you just get a new one? Just get a new freaking just get yourself a new one of those just get yourself a new what do you need? You just need a new what's it called? Email address. Just get yourself an Outlook one. First acquired all these studios, Spencer was anxious to tell everyone that the games would be available on all platforms. Just want Xbox consumers to get their fair share. You're right, man, but you got to think about it. You got to think about it, dude. Really, do you want Call of Duty to be put squarely on Xbox because it will fail? It will fail. It will lose 50% of its player base immediately after that. Immediately, 50% of the player base is gone, and Call of Duty will not be sustainable anymore. That's the honest truth. There are enough people on PlayStation that would pretty much quit playing Call of Duty, and it would tank. It really would. It would tank the sales of Call of Duty so much that they wouldn't be able to do it. 55-gallon drum for me for all those tears. I know. Got a few of them at work and they're empty now. MR2, I'm banned from Twitter. I need a new account. Anyone got a new number? Anyone got a number? Low from ponies after the deal goes through, as in lower than console warning. Lost patient is on operating table. Ace Combat 7 Top Gun Edition, 80% off, just $20 right now on the Xbox store. Yeah, it's 1080p though. I wish they would upgrade that game. I have it on PC too now. I had to buy it on PC. Don't understand if you open up games personally. I want walled off gardens. Don't walled off garden. Oh yeah, Twitter for telling somebody. Oh wow, Game Pass exists. And it's true, Andrew. The Xbox One X kind of ruined the Series X. It did, man. The Xbox One X, man, kind of ruined the PlayStation 5 experience for me. Seriously, I was like, really, dude? I already had this on Xbox One X, man. Like Xbox One X was good, and now I'm getting checkerbirds on my freaking PS5. I was like, how does that even work? I was I was very upset when PS5 came out. I was like, why are we getting checkerbirds on the PlayStation 5? Because I was like, great. Checkerbirds survived. I think the reason that I don't like checkerbirds is because I felt super lied to. PC ruined consoles for me. If Xbox kept all future games from their studio acquisition exclusives, think of all the moderate PlayStation gamers and Nintendo players who might buy a Series X. Um, See, PlayStation and Nintendo have brand loyalty because they've been around for a very long time, and they're not an American company. The thing is I don't know, man. For some reason, people don't like American companies overseas. PC were not an option. You'd be fine with either one and have plenty of games to play for many years to come. Yeah, pretty much. I learned at the end of Game Pass now that the $1 promotion is coming to an end. I know. What's up, Frog? On your video, Ghost of Tsushima 1440p was good. I'm playing The Last of Us Part 2 on my 1440. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 looks incredible, Perry. I made a video on that one too a while back. Pretty much everything, man. The 1440p monitor really, really made my PlayStation 5 experience a whole lot better. Ghost of Tsushima on it looks very good. Don't know why God just doesn't appeal to me. 1440p is very underrated. Very underrated. You can get if they were to make 1440p TVs, you could get higher frame rates and better looking visuals, and it still look good. Are you still hyped for Final Fantasy? Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for Final Fantasy 16. I do want to play that game, and I will play it on my PlayStation 5. PlayStation, even though I have an Xbox, Sony takes care of their consumers, even though they lied again and again. Great exclusives. I think I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, Joe. I don't know. I haven't really played any great exclusives, bro, on PlayStation 5. They've been good, they've been average, but I haven't played anything really great yet. Just say 1,500 bucks. Yeah. How do you always know, doggy? How do you always know? Get out of here. Very common on, yeah, PC. Hey, get out of here, dog. I don't want to share all my graham crackers with you. Heard he had an epiphany. An epiphany of what? They're not mid, they're just pretty average. They're just pretty average. I played well, Gran Turismo 7 in VR is pretty dang good, but then again, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money for that. The sticks as jump buttons, I have not tried that. No, what happened to MBG? Wasn't he crying about what wasn't he crying about Redfall? Ultra wide is king. Yeah, I did. I put in about 30 minutes, Thomas. I've pre-ordered it. I'm gonna be playing it on day one. I would have played more, but I had stuff to do this weekend. I had Resident Evil 4. Last weekend I was still covering like racing stuff, but see all the Sony channels jumping ship to neutral channels. They're coming over. I don't know why. I don't know why they just don't want to sit with their sinking ships. Xbox is number one. Here, this thing is $800. God of War, Ratchet and Clank, and God of War wasn't as good as 2018. Yeah, for real. MBG was talking about buying a Series X in his stream yesterday. Really? I was the pioneer, man. Yeah, the pioneer of the neutral channel that dude, the PlayStation fanboys tried really, 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 really hard. I mean, they did, you know. I mean, they tried really hard to get me to freaking on the new Battlefield. Nice, Savage. MBG was crying about Redfall, complaining about how exclusives are bad for the industry, and then got hit with the news of the CMA liking the deal. Dude, on suicide. I know. He's like, oh, y'all quit. Has he put out a video since then? MBG wants to go back to Xbox. Hey, what's up, Titus Crow? He should. Why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he? Crap Gamer's already back. Crap Gamer's like, yeah, I'm going back to Xbox. I'm like, dude, you can't do that, man. I'm like, you guys can't do that, man. I was really looking forward to Redfall, but then I found out it was a freaking horror game. Damn. I mean, I love RE, but I don't know, Joe. I think it'll be all right. I really hate console fanboys. They are fun. They are fun, man. Console fanboys are fun. Like I get it, man. It's good to be exciting. It's good to be excited about, you know, your consoles and stuff. I would have been excited more about PlayStation 5, honestly, if I would have had a DualSense Edge and a 1440p monitor when it came out, I'd have been happy. I probably would have been happy. Have you tried the RE Chainsaw demo? I just beat the game, King. I bought the whole game and beat it. Downloaded it, but I haven't tried it out yet. The last RE demo I tried, just trying to get out of that house. Dying. um, yeah, I've already bought and beat the game, Ken. It's incredible. I gave it a solid 10. Play the thing, stop worrying about what the other side is doing. Well, it's hard to play things on the PlayStation 5 because they only have an exclusive banger every 6 months. Like, seriously, man, like, if I was to only buy the if you only buy the exclusives on the PlayStation, you don't play it that much. I'm at work right now playing RE. Nice, nice. To be fair to MBG, he didn't like what he was becoming. I said he was said he was showing growth and he held himself to account. Same thing you knew, Andrew, and had been trying to do for months now. Yeah, it's so easy. It's so easy, Titus Crow, to get caught up in that. I don't have a problem with MBG. I think MBG is a cool dude, but he needs to come back to just being neutral, man. He needs to stop feeding into the negative fanboy nonsense because I'll tell you what, man. Like the Xbox guys aren't too bad, but they you could see him trying to turn on me about Forspoken, and I was like, what whatever, man. Like, I'm not gonna play that game, dude. I already told you guys from the very beginning when I started this channel that I'm gonna cover everything, dude. So if you don't like it, don't watch it. Uh, but I'm glad. I would love to see MBG come back to being just a regular freaking a gaming channel, man. We don't need any more of them negative hate channels. We don't need any more. It's ridiculous, dude. It's so dumb. PlayStation does a good job. Xbox is doing fantastic, phenomenal right now. They are putting more games in more people's hands and giving them options, man, and that's incredible. PlayStation is still working, you know, at trying to be like a premium experience. They're doing all right for the most part. They're doing all right, but at the same time, like I think that PlayStation suffers from overhype because it's happened to me, man. I was overhyped for Horizon Forbidden West. I was overhyped for God of War Ragnarok. I was so overhyped, and they just did not deliver on those expectations that I had for them, and that's frustrating. And I have been like with the PSVR 2. I'm so glad that I wasn't overhyped for it. I went into PSVR 2 extremely skeptical but 5 minutes with GT7 in PSVR2, I was in love, dude. I was like, "Wow, this is incredible." Hate sales, man. Absolute hate sales. Absolutely. Yeah. I think I'm starting to piss off my fellow Xboxers. Nah, probably not. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Joe. Just get a PS5 when you have when you can and start buying those games, man. If you bought a PS5 right now, Joe, and signed up for PS Plus Premium, you'd get to play a lot of them games. You get to play some Horizon Forbidden West, and it's all patched up and fixed. You get to play um I don't have my PS5 hooked up right now because I have the Xbox hooked up, but there's a lot of games on there right now that you can play, Joe. So you would save some money, man. Like you would save some money and get to play a lot of them games right now if you bought a PS5. And you can find a PS5 anywhere. Dude, my Costco had an unlimited supply of them. Who can forget Cha Cha Tachia? Tachia's great, man. Returnal, Horizon 1, all the PlayStation games are coming to PC. What's up, Welsh boy? How's it going? For Chris, at least most of them, but not Xbox. Dang it. I think that Joe, I think you'd be happier if you had both. I do. I think that you'd be happier if you had both. Because then you can play your PS5 when there's something on there to play. And then you can and then there's not so much pressure on either one of them when you have both, man. Like I don't ever feel like what's up, B Sparks? How you doing, man? I don't ever feel super negative about PlayStation not having anything because I have an Xbox that has something. And if Xbox don't have something, the PC has something or Nintendo has something. Like I don't ever feel that I don't ever feel that anxiety about not having anything to play because I always have something to play. And if none of them have anything, I've got an unlimited supply of racing games. So I'm good. Oh, I love all these games. Come to PC, especially with Steam Deck. It's making me love gaming again. Nice. Oh, Xbox fans won't feel not getting Spider-Man 2, but Wolverine, that may be the one. I don't know, man. I think Spider-Man 2 is going to be pretty good. I think Spider-Man, see, there's some games that are worth just owning the other console, man. And there's going to be, there's going to be at least 5 titles each console that are must buy gaming for. Are we talking about PS5 being the best? Yeah. PS5 is the super best. Well, there's a lot of dudes over on Twitter right now suffering from SSD. Sony sipping disease is a very serious condition that affects ponies in weird ways. Like it's got some serious side effects. It leads to homelessness. It leads to lack of female interaction. There's lots of terrible symptoms that come with that. The only known cure for SSD is a 2-year subscription to Game Pass Ultimate. That's it. Game Pass, a 2-year subscription to Game Pass Ultimate will put more money in your pocket. Your wife will love you more. You'll have you'll have fun. You'll have lots of games to play. You won't have to get on Twitter as much, and that's such a negative space. So yeah, man, SSD is a very crippling disease, and it's very serious, guys. I see you guys laughing about it, but it is very serious. SSD is very bad for you. uh, Call 1-800 Sony simping disease. No, I'm just oh, 1-800-999 SSD1. Oh gosh. Oh, you can tell sometimes he's afraid to say something that his community don't like. Who? Work on the Series S. Is that going to hold back the Series X version or will smart delivery come to the rescue? I don't know. The jury's kind of still out on that, Joe. The jury is still kind of out on that. I don't foresee Series S holding back Series X. Frog doing a commercial. I'm just telling you guys about Sony simping disease. SSD is very bad. Series X Elite Froggy, I probably would. I'd probably buy both of them. That's Chris. They will flip out. It's going to be ugly, crying, banging their heads on the walls. Total mayhem. I have a bone spur in my right thumb, so it hurts to play. with that controller for any extended period of time. Oh, for the, PSV or PlayStation? Magical yeah, the magical SSD. Man, I can't believe what it does. I mean, it takes free range ponies and puts them in a stable. Gosh. Well, I get paid every week, bro. So I mean, it's like I might not have money today, but I will. I mean, tomorrow's payday. You know what I mean? I'm surprised I have $5 today. You know what I mean? uh, I have okay. So I give myself an allowance every week. You know, from what I work for, and I give the rest of the money to mama. You know what I mean? And if I make that money last all week, cool. I got some money, and then I just tell mama if I need some. And then she's like, "Okay, we can do that, or we can't do that," and that's okay with me because that makes her happier. That makes mommy happier. Don't ever go to that food bank, frog, to buy that new wheel. Don't ever go to that food bank, frog, to buy that new wheel. Yeah, for real. No, man. I thought for sure I was gonna have to apply for food stamps after I bought PSVR 2 and, no, I'm just joking. "Why are you applying for food stamps, sir?" "Because I spent all my money on PlayStation again. I just need some food now." Like, "Sir, you don't qualify for food stamps." "Sir, you don't qualify for food stamps just because you spent all your money on play." But he said, I'm broke, I have no money. See, my wallet is empty, I need some food stamps." Oh, baby. I said I spent all my money on PlayStation, so I need to apply for food stamps. Oh, dang. I should try that. I should go over there to the welfare office and be like, I spent all my money on PlayStation. Can I please have food stamps?" And they'll be like, "No." No. Frog, just show your PS membership card. No wonder I know. See, I bought a PlayStation. I bought a PlayStation. Now I can't eat. GC7 keeps eating my lunch. Oh gosh. Give me some of that snap. I spent 2K on a wheel and 70 in. Yeah, exactly, man. Please, I just need some food, man. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to have iPhones and no food, right? Sir, how do you keep coming up with all this stuff? I spent all my money on that. Sir, shouldn't you buy no, that's what you're for, man. Oh my gosh. You realize PC has taken hardware jumps since the consoles came out. Yeah, big, big jumps. That's what I was thinking. So when the consoles came out, they pretty much tried to match a pretty like an upper mid, like an upper 20 series experience. And now you got the 30 series, and now you got the 40 series. So yeah, dude. Yeah, but they make games for the Xbox One and the Series X, and smart delivery seem to work. No, what a shame. Big spider just ran under my bed. Whoo, it looks like it's nice. Heck yeah. Oh, wait. If you notice, a lot of games for PC still support RTX 1060. They actually support 1060s, 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah. There's kill checkerbirds. I know. The PC doesn't like checkerbirds. Actually, dude, if you put on Wild Hearts, bro, and you use the upscaler, it looks so checkerboard. It's not even funny. How sad that we can't get an absolute best version of Starfield because they have to make it for Series S. Oh, I don't think the Series S is gonna hold back in-house development whatsoever. I mean, just looking at how good, Forza Horizon 5 is on Series S and Series X. Yeah, dude, I don't think that that's gonna be a problem. I think worst case scenario is you're gonna get like a 1080p instead of 1440p, console revisions, but imagine the look on Frog's face if it's a PSVR 3 months after release. Oh gosh, dude. Oh, yeah, I'd be a little upset. Don't get me wrong, Joe. It's mostly a great system. Xbox and they upgrade stuff to 4K 60. Yeah, that's true. PC games. All right, what was that? PC games developing holding back industry most expensive. Starfield's gonna be fine. Starfield's gonna be fine. Now, I mean, it could potentially worst case scenario is 1080p 30 frames a second on Series S. That's worst case scenario. That's worst case scenario is like 900 to 1080p. 900p to 1080p at 60 frames a second. No, I made the mistake of playing Warplanes World War One VR about 30 minutes before eating. Oh man. There's this one coming out, Joe, for PSVR 2. It's called it's from the War Thunder. You know, like War Thunder. Have you heard of that? It's Ace Ace Thunder something. That looks incredible, man. I'm gonna be buying that one as soon as it comes out. Can we have a moment of silence for the 3DS? Oh yeah, moment of silence is over, and let's also take another moment of silence for the welfare pass. The $1 welfare pass on Xbox no longer being available. Series S ruining everything. 1080p, 20%. Same, slower than Series than X. That's what smart delivery is for. Yes, you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, even if the Xbox Series X can't run it, if the Series S can't run it, then you can stream it. You know, if you're going to get like 1080p at 30 frames a second, you might as well just stream it from XCloud to 1080p 60 frames a second. uh, some of those Pokemon games at 3DS will be worth something. The $1 welfare pass that no Game Pass user was aware of. I know PS4 is what's holding everything back. It really is. Still plays on his 360. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good games on 360, man. There's gamers out there, man, that are still rocking like old stuff because they like those old games, man. It's fine. It's not holding anything back if Cyberpunk runs at 60. Yeah, exactly. Cyberpunk runs at 60. I've seen some amazing stuff on Series S, Joe, since I've had it. I've seen some amazing stuff on Series S. Like I don't have a problem with it. Elden Ring runs fine on Series S. Like I don't have a problem with the Series S whatsoever. Oh, 3DS gone. Say hi to emulation Nintendo. Play almost exclusively games that looked like they did when I was 14, side scrollers and top down, etc. Really wish I could get back into scrollers. Man, Andrew, I appreciate your answers. Do you think Sony would share COD? No, I don't think they would. I don't think they would. If Sony bought Call of Duty, if Sony bought Activision, no, we would not be having this conversation. But, you know, yeah, I don't think we'd be having this conversation. Xbox is being pretty benevolent by well, Xbox knows that with their market share, it would be suicidal to not put Call of Duty on PlayStation. But with PlayStation's market share, they probably could cut freaking play Dead Cells. It's got a Castlevania crossover expansion. And I was thinking about picking that up, Titus Crow. I was thinking about picking that up, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, you're right, but PlayStation's gonna have to pay for licensing rights, guys. You guys don't understand that. PlayStation is going to have to pay Xbox to get Call of Duty, man. Phil Spencer being a bigger man. Yeah. That was a joke. Day and date is bad for subscriptions. Yeah. Funny won't have marketing for COD. That's what they really didn't want to lose. Yeah. They didn't want to lose that marketing for sure. Mm, I got so pissed off because of all the lies Sony told us about PS5 exclusives. I gave the PlayStation to my niece. I'm a very pessimistic person by nature. Same here, man. I'm a very pessimistic person. I am. But after I work into things is when I try to kind of change my mind. But you I don't know, Joe. I kind of feel a little bit bad about helping you helping you down that road, because of my pessimism and um negativity toward freaking PlayStation when I started the channel. Thrice. Sony is personal. Sony don't block Silent Hill for 6 months on PC like Final Fantasy 16. Ooh, I know. I probably I might consider selling my PS5 if they'd started doing day and date to PC. I would consider it. I don't think I would sell mine. I would just put it in the front room. Should play the what if game with themselves. When you feel you're doing it, just ask what if. What if it wasn't? Honestly, do you think Call of Sony would be good for I don't think it would be good for gaming. I don't I it would probably kill Call of Duty. Taking Call of Duty off PlayStation would probably kill Call of Duty. It would never be the same. You don't you half a lot of that base isn't gonna leave PlayStation just for Call of Duty. A lot of Call of Duty people might. They might just be like, "I don't care where I play Call of Duty." You know what I mean? Like, those people might not care, but Andrew, it was such a knee-jerk reaction to give away my PlayStation. Maybe I could talk her into giving it back, or maybe I should take it back. Or just go buy a digital one, Joe. You're a rich man. No, I'm just joking. See, the PlayStation experience is only good with the DualSense Edge, though, so you're like 700 bucks into it. You think the next Crash game would be exclusive? Um, I know that Activision's gonna make some exclusive stuff for Xbox. I just don't know what. Nvidia, Nintendo, Valve. What about that? And what PS players won't go to these new avenues and choose not to play COD? I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think PlayStation gamers. I mean, they'd probably go PC before anything else. Oh wait, no, they wouldn't. Balls to not sign anything if all markets pass it. I don't know. I don't think he would. I understand. I'm not upset. I don't really care about console wars, but I do enjoy listening to everything. And my favorite console is the Xbox. Just tell her it's a paperweight and take it out and take it out of the dumpster. Oh, I really think it will humble Sony if don't lie about it. I actually don't want to stoop to pony levels. I honestly don't want to take games away from people that I'm no better than them. Exactly, man. Exactly. I'm I'm glad that Xbox is buying Activision because I think they'll be a better steward with it than Tencent or Sony or anybody else would. PlayStation would 100% guarantee parity. parity across the board. Xbox, you're gonna get your game at least looking better, at least running with the full potential of the Xbox. You know what I mean? Controllers that came with Hall effect sensors, then no stick drift. It wouldn't have had smaller battery then. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they could have done, but it would have just cranked up the price. We'd have been paying $400 for it. On New Killzone, they could have an amazing experience on their hands. Yeah, Bungie, yeah, with Bungie and freaking Gorilla, I think they could do it. Tell her it's an air purifier. It would also sell more Xboxes. People who say it wouldn't, I just can't understand it. It would definitely sell more. It would definitely sell more Xboxes, but not enough to make up that market share that they would lose by not having Call of Duty on everything. That's the thing. Like they would a lot of casuals would come to Xbox for Call of Duty, but not enough to make up for there's a lot of other games on PlayStation that you can't get on Xbox that people aren't going to give up just for Call of Duty. Not when you have other shooters, man. Like you have Battlefield still. They would just transition to Battlefield. A lot of them would. Pushes their exclusives and not blocking it through third-party deals. PlayStation does use Bungie to their fullest potential in FPS games. They're literally yeah. If they don't use them, yeah, they need to use them seriously to get some they really do need to make not Bungie should make, an exclusive for PlayStation. They should. So, Sony Microsoft, and actually don't put it on their platform. That would be interesting. But then it wouldn't be wholly Microsoft's fault, so then they would at least keep their then at least it wouldn't hurt them negatively with the, in the gaming sphere, you know what I mean? In the gaming sphere. It wouldn't, like, tarnish the Xbox name. It would just be like Sony's moving on to something better or whatever. The Mun meant yeah. I don't think well, maybe PlayStation could deal with that blow, but they would have to have something in place to they would have to have something in place to at least make up some of that. We need a new SOCOM. Yes, we do. SOCOM, man, just brings if they brought SOCOM back with a third person and first person views, it would be fine. SOCOM would do great. If they went back to making it, like the tactical experience, and they did like a squad based battle royale stuff, I think they could do it, man. I think they could do it. I think SOCOM could really come back and be an incredible game, but Sony would have to invest in it. But they don't seem to want to do anything. They just jumped on that Call of Duty train and were like, "Yeah, let's just go, man. Let's just ride Call of Duty all the way out." At prison. If they don't want to get an Xbox just get a PC, so much money to spend. I know COD Mobile makes them more than actual COD. I have faith in Bungie. I think Bungie could do good. I just got tired of Destiny, man. I've played Destiny for so many years that I'm just over Destiny. I put COD on Sony for 2 years with exclusive content coming to Game Pass, $70 on Game Pass. COD and Warzone are going market Game Pass. Wait till all those casuals see for $10 you can play those games on ads across all platforms. Yeah, 100% ice cold. Might not like it, but consoles and PC might be dying. Irrelevant platforms. Yeah, miss with multiplayer, but at least they didn't abandon the experience for a generation. Yeah, 1440p 60. PlayStation shut Sony down. Yeah, that's true. Future Fallout games COD and all. I'm forgetting being exclusive to the next Xbox console. I think a lot more people would buy it. I think a lot more people are going to buy it just because of the ones that are already coming out this year, man. Beating a dead horse. Thought I could do 4K. Might be wrong. NVIDIA Shield will soon be 4K 120 FPS with zero lag. Yeah. I've been testing out this boosteroid and it seems to be doing pretty good, but it's locked at 1080p 60. Okay, moving on from exclusives. Apple buy a PlayStation would keep the in the nuclear. Yeah, that would be an interesting buy for Apple. Sony will have some catching up to do in the near future. Whoa. Sony needs to come out and compete. Andrew, have a great night. Oh, you too, man. We'll see you later. I don't think PC will die, but I think consoles will for sure. Cell phones and cloud will replace consoles. Possibly. I think I might try GeForce now. I'm thinking about it. I will. I'll reach out to them on Twitter and see if they'll let me cover it for a month or so on the channel. Cause I love I love my phone. Would hate to bin it. Never be allowed to buy a PlayStation. I know regular. Yeah, you're right. They probably wouldn't. They should let Facebook buy it. Facebook or Elon Musk. Elon Musk will buy it. ABK Dale brings us better fruit physics. I know. Can we get more fruit physics? I wanted to see console and PC die, though. It sucks, but it's getting so expensive. Consoles will be an app on your TV or a link up to a TV from your phone. 5G will eradicate lag everywhere. Pretty much. Sony is dying. I think we got at least 2 more console generations before they go kaput. If anything, console generations will slow down on the power and just start, that's the future that I see for consoles. I feel like I feel like the next generation of consoles will get us to 4K 60, and then I feel like it will be more of a I think they'll kinda slow down and take, like, the Nintendo approach, to be completely honest with you. PlayStation in Japan for at least a few months. They did. They love American cars. Oh, they will give you checkerboard 8K, cloud versus 8K native micro. I know. I think this ABK deal will severely hurt PlayStation. I don't think it's gonna severely hurt them, but it's definitely gonna help level the playing field for sure. Like, have fun, King Cabbage. PS Plus on Sony TVs and Game Pass on Samsung TVs. No console required. Yeah, with the trigger-inducing stream titles. Oh, I know, man. The triggers. They're getting triggered. Great. Now I just lost all my freaking PlayStation fans that just subscribed to the channel. Dang it. Well, I don't know. I think one gen Andrew and you're right. Going 4K 120 is very diminished returns to the average gamer compared to the power they have to pay to make it. Yeah, exactly, man. I feel like I feel like 4K 120 probably be like our next generation consoles for some games, but I think that 60 will be like the new the new 30 next generation, but we're still gonna have some 30 FPS this generation. 2060p 60 or 1440p 120 is good. Yeah, I think so. Uh, yeah. Sony just needs to stop paying for third party games and start investing that money into making good games because they've got some very talented developers. I don't understand why they don't utilize them. Fanboys will know. 1440p is king. I hate fake book with a passion. I don't have an account on that Twitter, Instagram, and all the other garbage social networking except YouTube because of thanks, Joe. Yeah, you have to have at least a YouTube. Why do you think people hate PS4? I don't think people hate PS4. PS4 or PS5? I don't think they hate it. I just think they I don't know, man. I think that PlayStation 5 came with all these hopes and promises and dreams and stuff, and I think that people are really starting to see that like, wait a minute, man, this is well, I don't know, man. If you came from a PS4 or PS4 Pro, PlayStation 5 is a solid console. You have to look at it that way. But if you came from Xbox One X to PS5, you're not thinking it's like the next coming. You know what I mean? But if you came from PS4 Pro or PS4, yes, PlayStation 5 is pretty dang good. To adapt. Oh, Chloe will die. Yeah, I hate $70 games that PlayStation made standard. Yeah. Can't imagine being under Sony and being forced to only make the same games over and over, risking development on something new. I know, PlayStation used to be pretty good at doing that, though. They used to be able to make some good stuff. Then again, a lot of that stuff, those exclusives, they did, contract out, and a lot of people don't understand that. They think that, like, they're PlayStation first party devs, like, dude, they bought every single one of them. I think what did they have? 989 studios when they first started? And, I don't remember exactly which ones were PlayStation first party, but then you had stuff like, um, whatchamacallit, like Naughty Dog and all those other ones that were third party developers, but they were making, exclusives for PlayStation, and then they bought them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. PC is where you don't have to pay $70. Anti-consumer practices and ponies like I have. Darren Scott, PS5 is terribly designed console. Yeah, I mean, it's really not the looker for sure. Uh, People hate on Xbox because they don't want to see the PlayStation not be number 1. There's not much they can do about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft is all in on Xbox this generation, so there's really not much they can do about it. You know what I mean? PlayStation's not gonna be number 1 for much longer. There's gonna be real competition this generation between Xbox and PlayStation, and people are scared. Like, I get that, man. If you're a 100% PlayStation fanboy and not like PlayStation can do no wrong, yeah, dude, that's probably worrying you. What games have you been enjoying lately? I actually went back to Max Payne 3. I just did Resident Evil 4 remake, and then I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7 in VR. That's what I've been playing lately. Oh, oh yeah, RE4 is such a good game. Such a good game. I'm actually working on the second playthrough right now. Let me ask Chat GP before to list 10 best apocalyptic books ever in order. Well, long for me, almost 100% done. Man, I want to get into a long, but I feel like I need to finish Elden Ring first, man. I don't know, or at least I don't know. I mean, I feel content with with the time and effort I've put into Elden Ring, but I want to get more into it. Need to play some more Elden Ring. I just feel so lost now. Tried getting into Wolong. Think I played too much Neo. Felt too similar. Yeah. Oh man, Neo 1, man. Like Neo 2 was a pain in the butt too. I got for $36 day one. Gosh, you're so lucky. Need a cheap copy. Diablo 4 is gonna end my life. End my life and relationship, probably. Diablo 4 is gonna be a good one. I see, I think I can the moral rank makes more long suck. Oh yeah. Decided to take off the VR goggles and play some Forza Rally. Yes, I am. Gonna be playing that not tomorrow, but the next day, right? The 29th. What are Crime Boss reviews? I don't know. I bought it. I'm gonna play it. I'll probably do some videos on it tomorrow. Weekend had a good time. See, I played Resident Evil all this weekend, and I was kinda out of town too a little bit. Yeah, I still play Forspoken. I played it, but I don't understand the hate. I do play Forspoken, dude. I'm actually working on trying to get, like, all of that done. There's, like, these 4 optional bosses that I'm trying to hunt down and get through. It's kinda hard to find them. I'm trying to find them so I can take them out. I like Forspoken, man. I think it's a great game, and I really enjoy playing it. So I will probably be playing that. ChatGPT to write some new Lovecraft Cthulhu stories for me. Nice. Diablo 4 was a blast, man. Can't wait to get the game on Game Pass day one. Ooh. While you're playing it, like the character that doesn't bug me at all. That doesn't bug me at all. It's really not even that bad. Crime Boss has no marketing and no reviews, and it come out tomorrow. Not good at all. Well, I bought it. I'll be playing around with it tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how it is. Having a PS4 Pro, PS5 is missing themes, web browser, just an overall generic user interface. Yeah, it flopped for a reason. Pound Live got on my nerves so much because of the not yeah. High on Life was way more extreme than Forspoken, man. Way more extreme in the banter and stuff. It's not even that much in like Forspoken. And most of the time, like when you're doing something, it like correlates to what's going on, man. It's not it's like them talking, it's kind of like story stuff too. Can't wait for Forspoken 2. Nope, sad face. It's not. Crap, I totally forgot about Crime Boss. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. I've already got it. I bought it. Had no idea Crime Boss releases soon. It's only coming out on Epic tomorrow, guys. It's not coming out on Steam. It's not coming out on anything else but Epic tomorrow. Actually, let me look. Dude, if it's available on Steam and I just bought that on freaking Epic, I'm gonna be so mad. I want this thing open up, run as administrator. Gosh, this thing is so dumb sometimes. Store. Let's see. Yeah, nothing for it. Nothing for it. Nothing at all. Yep, it's only on Epic. Nope, not on Steam either. Crime Boss. Rocky City. It's an Epic exclusive, guys. Console release in June. Wonder if that's further delayed. Yeah, it's not on Steam. Don't bring foreclosure to Game Pass. Come on, man. You guys want foreclosure. 50 hours. I sadly didn't get enough. With Diablo, only managed to get to level 18. Sorcerer finished the act, but was too busy to play more. Console release in June. Wonder if that's further delayed. Oh, for Crime Boss? Really? I don't know. Forspoken is still coming to Xbox. I think they already paid for it. I don't know, man. It might still be coming. Sifu has an easy mode. Getting The Last of Us on PC. I'm probably not. Not at launch. Maybe a little bit later I will. Maybe a little bit later I'll buy it. We still don't have Warhammer on Xbox. Yeah, they said they were gonna fix it and then put it out. Oh, 172 areas unlocked. I can't believe the content in there. I know, man. That's huge. This is gonna be a huge Diablo game, I think. Natural beat 'em ups engineers. Oh wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VII Remake on PC. Oh yeah, yeah, it's been fixed for a while. Game releases in 2 hours. I think it said I have 13 hours left or something. Available in 12 hours, 53 minutes. So I will start checking that out as soon as I get home tomorrow. It won't even let me download it right now. 12 hours. Probably out in New Zealand. Yeah. Let me see if I can still do that. Don't I have to restart my PC if I change the time zone? Still says it's 8:08 PM. I think I'd have to New Zealand. Yeah, I probably have to probably have to reboot my PC. New Zealand trick, it still works. I played Resident Evil 4 the day before it launched too, playing it going to New Zealand. I think I have to restart my PC for this to take effect, though. I'll just wait till tomorrow and play it. Should work for Sifu. When does Sifu come out? Hmm. The mass shooting here in my city. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. Are you in Nashville? Oh wow. Resident Evil always works for some reason. Try doing Alt F4, Central Alt Delete. What are you guys saying? Mhm. Seafood coming to Steam tomorrow? I think so. Let me see. Sifu. Sifu. Yeah, looks like it is coming on down there tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow, planned release date. Oh, it's only $40. $40. Metacritic 79. What a banger. Yeah, Sifu is tomorrow. Sifu is tomorrow. A realistic third person brawler. No, it's not realistic. It's Fortnite graphics. Oh, man. I'm not buying a second copy of that game, though. Tomorrow, too. Ghostwire Tokyo, 14 days. Yeah. Oh, let's see the Xbox app. Xbox, according to Digital Foundry, the PS5 version of Resident Evil 4 is weaker in resolution and fidelity than the Xbox One. It's rare that this happens now. Never understood it with the power difference. Oh, let's see my library. Where is my Like a Dragon Ishin? Gosh dang. I haven't covered Like a Dragon Ishin because I'm waiting for it to come to. Freaking never coming. So annoying. So annoying. I don't understand why like Windows Firewall. Oh boy. New car next week, all will be. Oh, Onyx is leaving? All right. Yeah, I'm probably getting off too. Nothing wrong with the Xbox version of RE4 Remake is the controller issues which you can fix and change the controls and stuff slightly. I didn't really have a problem with it. I didn't really move anything around. I just played it. Dude, it was fine. I did not have any issues with it. It was just fine. But all right, my friends, I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. But oh, because they had the same stuff on Resident Evil 4 Remastered. They're about 360 and Xbox One, Xbox One. Xbox. Gotta get up early for work tomorrow. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get up early. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming, guys.